All right, we're here at the NCAA Division III opening round playoff game. Central 38 and Wisconsin-Oshkosh 37 in overtime. Central head coach Jeff McMartin and players Erik Knaack and Tate O'Tool. Coach, let's start with you. Your thoughts on a wild comeback and an overtime victory here in the playoffs?
It's undoubtedly one of the best victories we've had here, obviously in my 16 years. And maybe, when you look at the history of this program, I mean, it has to rank up there with one of the top wins. And there have been a lot of special wins over the, multitude of years that we've played football. But to do this in the playoffs on the national scene, to come from behind the way that we did against a great team in Wisconsin-Oshkosh, their conference champion, I think that's really special. And so, it's an unbelievable feeling, and what an amazing game.
Looked left for dead at the half with that disaster of a play that went for a scoop score touchdown. How did you rally your guys at intermission?
Well, I mean, I think, give our players a lot of credit. I think that's every guy on that football team has to be willing to, kind of flush that, kind of move beyond that, stay in the moment. We did talk at halftime about we were just in the same situation 2 weeks ago on the other end of it, and I don't know if it was good or bad, but I reminded our guys, I'm like, hey, you were just in this stadium 2 weeks ago, and you witnessed something like this happening. You can do the exact same thing. You can come back, you can find a way, and this is how we're going to do it. We are going to be a team that goes out and plays with passion. We're going to be a team that plays focused football. We're going to be a team that executes and knows our assignment and executes it and just plays one play at a time. We talk about one play at a time, one day at a time, and I told our team we've got to put our money where our mouth is. It's time to do it. And in all honesty, that is the only thing that I thought of when we walked out of that locker room. I didn't think about the score. I didn't think about how much time we had left. I knew we were getting the ball, and I was just ready to watch us play one play at a time.
Let's go over to Tate O'Tool if we can, because a comeback like this, it's hard to happen if you give up more points, right? There's only a limited amount of time. You did not give up any points in the second half, and in fact, an offense that had gotten 275 yards in the first half got just 72 in the second half. What was the key to your success on defense?
Definitely. Well, we pretty much just had to come out and refocus and do our job, and that's what Coach Mulder had told us is do our job. We made a few corrections, and we trusted him. And at the end of the day, it's every player. There's 111 of us out there, and we just all did our job.
What were some of the things that you guys did to try to slow them down? What did Coach Mulder talk to you guys about?
He really, obviously their run game was pretty dominant, and especially in the first half. And so coming back out and just kind of stopping the run game, making them throw it, making them, take hard decisions, and that was kind of the big thing for us.
And last one for you, Tate. In overtime, it's going to come down to a play at some point, right? Whether that's a missed kick or two-point conversion one way or the other. How much confidence did you have in your guys as your defense is out on the field trying to win the game?
I had total confidence, and once we started rolling, especially at the beginning of the second half, we all had belief, and we stopped them one play at a time, and everybody had to do their job, like I said earlier, and yeah, it's pretty awesome.
All right, let's go to Erik Knaack, who caught 3 touchdowns, 2 in the second half, what turned out to be the game winner in overtime. What was the key, Erik, to the offense finally getting rolling in the second half?
We pretty much just had to believe. We know we can put points on the board. We're unstoppable once we get going. So we just gotta start moving, and once we start moving, it's going to be a good thing.
Well, it did seem like that when you weren't able to get tempo, right, is when things didn't go your way. But in the second half, when you got some first downs and could get moving quick, things started to work your way. Is that you want to get into that tempo and get moving?
Yeah, we just got to get the first down of every drive, and then that's like our kicker. That's when we know that we got to drive going, and we got to keep going, and we got to run faster and try harder and play harder.
I want to talk about the touchdown that basically tied the game with 15 seconds left. Blaine, you're not seeing this, but he almost went down in the pocket, able to scramble out and find you in the back of the end zone. Just got your toes in as you made the catch. Can you talk about how cool a play like that is to be a part of?
Yeah, it's awesome. Not many people get to experience something like that, and all I saw was Blaine rolling out. And I just put my hand up. I'm going to get made fun of and filmed for that, but I put my hand up and then made eye contact with Blaine, and I knew that it was coming to me, and I just had to make a play on the ball, and luckily I did.
All right, let's go back to Coach for one last one. How long are you going to enjoy this coach, and then a look ahead to Wheaton, your second-round opponent?
Well, you for sure will enjoy it for sure tonight and tomorrow. We don't have any film on Wheaton, and so there's the unknown. And so tomorrow will be a day to just dive in and start to learn and get things ready. And our staff does a great job of putting these guys in great positions to be successful, and our players do a really good job. I think an amazing job of kind of executing what they're asked to do. And so I think that we'll enjoy today, 100%. Enjoy tonight. This was amazing. Like I say, this is something that doesn't happen every day, and you got to love it when you get these opportunities. And so this is a team that I'm really proud of. I'm really proud of how they battled each week and what they've become. Where we started things and even where we were in the middle of the season and where we are now. I mean, it's been a great progression.
And how excited are you to get 7 more days with them?
I mean, that's a bonus. It's tremendous. It's funny. I had a birthday this week, and every year on my birthday, my wife and kids are always like, "Well, what do you want for your birthday this year?" And I'm always like, "I want to be in the playoffs. I want to win a conference championship." It never changes. 16 straight years of this, and we've had a while where it's been a while to get those things. And so this year I was just really thankful to be practicing, and I remember what it's like to practice on Thanksgiving Day. It's pretty special. I'm looking forward to that opportunity to have another week with these guys and to go through Thanksgiving weekend with these guys. And we're going to treat each day, like we have the rest of the season. We're going to go to work, and we're going to have fun doing it with each other, and we're going to give it our best shot.
Enjoy the evening, guys. Congratulations. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.